Hello, everybody. It's been a long time since I've been active on this channel, and I do want to say that the return is is for something important and specific, and so it's also a bit forced. I guess it's been 3 years since I've last posted, and in those 3 years, a lot has happened. I've really, pursued a little bit of social angle in my life where I've been really active and been advocating for international students, especially female international students. So there have been a lot of interviews, articles that have come out from different media portals. And so very recently I did an interview. It was a long, extensive 40 minutes interview. We discussed about various challenges and struggles of international students. And then the interview took a bit of a turn, and we started discussing about how female international students face challenges that are maybe different than males, and probably they have more barriers and challenges as compared to males. And and I spoke to that, and as always, as much as I try to stick to the facts and figures, I always tend to get really vulnerable and emotional during these interviews, especially when I'm talking about these challenges, and for good and obvious reasons, right? Like I feel that these challenges are really important, and I care about them so much because it's personal, it's real, it affects lives, including my own, and I actually uh, spoke about it, and I felt really good because talking about such an important issue is crucial, and somebody needs to be there talking about these things. Um, I don't know, but the idea that only the 5 minutes of me being really vulnerable and teary eyed and, almost crying were taken out of the whole 40-minute interview and put on YouTube. And what that made me feel is, I don't know, like, I don't know how to properly explain, but it made me feel like I was put in a box, you know, and that box being a female international student advocate, getting too emotional. And as much as I believe that being emotional, vulnerable is not a weakness, and that crying and speaking from my heart, it only shows how true I am to these issues and how passionate I am about, making a difference and advocating for these young students. But I just couldn't resist but take it to stage because I don't want to be put in a box where I'm being seen as an overly emotional person who's just speaking from the heart and just being empathetic, although that is a big part of me. I just wanted to take my own story and I wanted to recite it myself. And that's why I thought it is important to make this video. And it's not really for anybody, it's more just so for myself, because I think, the interviews out there on the internet in public, and I believe that this video just also needs to be there. And I'm reminded of one of my coworkers who said, Puneet, what I really like about you is that the world, it tries to put you in boxes. Former international student, female international student, woman. And you never let them put you into these boxes. And you know, and I realized that that's true because I've never let people put me in these boxes, and I just couldn't let this interview do the same to me. And I didn't really know how to break the box, or or the walls, and I just get this video is just a way for me to do that. I believe that a point of commonality that we can all take away from this is that we're more than just one specific characteristic that we're known for. Like maybe you're known for being a great mom, or maybe you're known for being a great student, or a great sister, or somebody's known for being a great player. But we're all walking paradoxes, and we're so much more than that one thing that defines us. You know, we're not to be put in a box, and life is not binary. It's like two or three or maybe four things can simultaneously coexist, and that's completely fine. And it's normal, in fact. And that's all I had to say, and I hope that someone somewhere resonated a bit with what I had to say today. I'll be putting some links to um, some readings and resources in the description. So if anybody's interested to read a little bit more and do their own research and find something relevant, that'd be good. Thank you for listening to me, folks, and ciao.